This morning I'm going to be starting a sourdough, and I am going to be using a Levain because I got up a little bit later than I meant to. My starter has been living in the refrigerator for several days, and my normal procedure is to take it out the night before I plan to use it, and when I get up at stupid o'clock around 4:30, I'll feed it so that around 7 it's ready for me to use. I got up a little later this morning, so instead of feeding it and then hoping it's ready by 7, I'm going to make a levain, which kind of jump starts the process. I'm going to start by stirring it just to make sure it's well combined. Then I'm going to take my third cup measure. Get a third cup of the starter and put it in a mug or something else that's going to keep it cozy. I'm used to using mugs for proofing my active dry yeast, so it's kind of a comfortable, familiar thing for me. Now I'm going to add a third cup of flour and then enough water to get it back to the consistency that I like. It's like a thick cake batter. It's a little bit thicker than cake batter maybe. I'm going to store this for about an hour in my oven, which I turned to 100, warmed it up, and then turned it off. If your oven doesn't go to 100, you can just turn it on to whatever your lowest temperature is for a very brief time. Don't let it get fully to temperature, and then put it in there. Alright, so here it is. And it's starting to bubble already. So there it is. It's tucked in, and I'm just going to close this up and let it grow for a little while. All right, and it's been about an hour and a half, which is a little longer than I meant to go. I got distracted, and that's, you know, the thing that happens. So here's my levain. Very happy, very lively, not quite overflowing. And I know that a lot of people are not sure when is my starter ready to make bread, because if you're making it at the wrong point in its feeding and relaxing cycle, you'll end up with something that's less exciting than you're hoping for. So this, because it's got that rounded top, let's see if we can capture that. It's still rounded on the top. That means it's still growing. Once it starts to collapse, it's a little less ideal. To see if your starter is ripe, if you still can't quite tell, you can take a little dollop of your starter, drop it in some water, and if it floats, then it is ripe and ready to use. If it sinks right away, it is not ready to use and needs some more time to grow.